Today I'm going to show you how to compose a little piece of music, and I'm going to tell you a little story about how I started, in fact, the moment that changed my life. Okay, I'm going to show you how to play this in the left hand. You can play it with one finger, and how to compose a little melody on top of it. And all the time you're doing it, it's helping your hands to coordinate, and also you're enjoying it because you're being creative and you're making something beautiful, you're making something interesting. Let me tell you the quick story. I was sent away to school at a very early age. I was a bit naughty at my junior school. There's some other stories there. So I was sent away to boarding school, and at the school, they had some piano practice rooms in the school, and you were only allowed in them if you took piano lessons. Well, I refused to take piano lessons because all the teacher wanted to do was teach us this boring classical music and play these notes on this dot, that is a C, and it was just boring. Without going on about it, so I refused. I didn't want to take piano lessons, but I was drawn to playing the piano. Now the rule was, in these practice rooms, that these were just for the students who were kids who were taking piano lessons. You could go in anytime you wanted to practice, and if the door was shut, no one would go in because the room was in use. If the door was open, you could go in and use that room. The rooms were soundproofed, so no one knew what was going on inside. And so it was brilliant. All I had to do was wait till there was no one around and then sneak in and mess about on the piano. I used to spend hours messing about on the piano. I was drawn to it. I couldn't help myself. And then I got in with a guitarist at school and we formed a band, and he used to sneak in. Anyway, we had a dreadful old music teacher we called him Pig. His initials were PG. I know kids are cruel, aren't they? We certainly were. And all he used to do in music lessons was say, right, I'll play some classical music, and who recognises the oboe in this piece? And he was just a boring old fart. It was nothing interesting at all. So it didn't enjoy music lessons at all. Once I've been there about a year, the next term we turned up and Pig had gone. I don't know whether he died or he was ill or what, but in his place was a younger temporary teacher. And the very first music lesson, we're thinking, here we go, music lesson with Pig. There's this young guy, and straight away, right at the beginning, he says, right, who plays a musical instrument in this room? And a couple of guys, the guitarist, my friend, put his hand up, and a couple of others, and some of the proper piano students who were taking lessons. Me, sir. And of course, I couldn't put my hand up. And he said, right, I'd like you to come and play us something that you play. And oh, right, And my friend, the guitarist, pointed to me and said, Rob plays music. B, they used to call me B. B, he plays the piano. He's composed his own music. And straight away, this guy's ears pricked. Oh, you've composed some music? Well, why don't you come and show us? Well, I knew that I wasn't supposed to go in the practice rooms. I wasn't supposed to be even playing music at the school. And so for the teacher to say, come and show us what you're doing, I was really nervous. I'm not sure if I was in trouble or what. So I went and sat at this great big grand piano at the front of it was in the school hall, the music lessons. And I sat down and I played him this, which I'd composed. And I'm going to show you how to play this and how to compose your own music, the method that I use, okay, in a moment. But I'll just tell you the rest of this story. So I played this. I'll do it slowly. It was just doing that with my left hand, and then with my right hand I went like this. that was it. I'd composed that. And I played it round about 3 or 4 times. And stopped. Everyone clapped, which was a bit of a shock. Whoa. And the music teacher said, "That's very good, B. Did you compose that yourself?" Oh, and I was totally shocked and nonplussed by this, because I didn't think you were allowed to mess around on the piano and make things up. And he said, "You must do more of that. You should play." And that was the moment that changed my life, I believe. I became, after that, it was okay for me to mess around. I was still officially banned from the piano practice rooms, but he knew I was doing it, the music teacher, and, you know, as long as no one mentioned it, I was okay. So I carried on from there, and I've never looked back. I've been a professional musician for years now. So let me show you how to do this. I'll get it on the show you how to play this little piece of music. And it's a simple sequence of notes, and we're going to play it with one finger in the left hand to start. Eventually do octaves, sounds better. But when you're learning, one note, 1, 2, like that, okay? And we're going to play A, G, F, and E, and that's it. Do it slowly. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Get that going, round and round and round. And eventually, that hand will just do it. And then get this little melody going in the right hand. This was my melody. I'll show you this first, and then I'm going to show you how I composed it. Okay. First, my melody. And the method I use this to this day to compose music is this. I either listen to or I play something with my left hand. This is a process when I'm composing, but once I've got something that I like the feel of, I then sing a little melody. Sing it out, hum it. So let me get that going. You can do it on one note. Let's do it on one note to start with. I just want you to play the note A. Get that going with your left hand, so your left hand is just doing it. And then don't try and play anything yet with your right hand. I want you to sing a little phrase in tune with that. What about that? Then stop doing that with your left hand. Sing the phrase. Find it. That's the first note. Then put the two together. Sing it first. Then play this. Without singing. I bet you can do that. And even if you currently think you can't play two things with separate things with your hands, it doesn't make you do it. It makes it happen automatically. I'll do a different phrase. 2, 3, 4. Da, 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 da. What about that? Da, da. It's too high for me. Da, 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 da. I have to sing it an octave lower. Da 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 da. That's an E. Da 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 da. And it's all in these white notes. It's all on the white notes, by the way, this. We're playing in the key of E minor. Da 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 da. And there it is. Get it going. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. And there you have it. And it doesn't matter if you make a mistake. Keep that going, but don't stop that. So, da 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 da. Fiddle around, but keep that going. Keep that going. And without realizing it, you're getting your hands to synchronize. Eventually, see if you can do what I did. A, G, F, and E. Da, 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 da. Try this. Da, 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 da. I found that very easily. You'll find it easily as well. And then do it. Here we go. Da, 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 da. And suddenly, you're playing the piano. Eventually, so fiddle around, start with just that, and make up little tunes. You're singing it first so that you can hear it in your head. Find it, do them both together, and then stop singing, and you are playing the piano. This works, and you'll be composing beautiful little tunes before you know it, okay? And Rebel Piano, if you're watching this at Christmas 2024, Rebel Piano is now open. So click the link below and you'll find out all about it. And I'd love to see you there in the program. You can come into my living room and we'll learn music together. See you soon. Bye.